In maps and relief, the representation of the feature are very important. Now these features are actually related with the natural phenomena as well as human phenomena. So both phenomena are actually over the surface of the earth, and we call them the natural environment and human environment. So before going to discuss the techniques of representation of the relief features, we must know what is elevation. So the term elevation means the height of the land surface above a fixed plane. So this fixed plane may be the sea level. The height is measured in feet or any other unit. Again, the term relief is very important. So before going to discuss the representation of relief features, we must know what is relief. The term relief is used in a systematic sense. It indicates the variation in the nature of the land surface. It shows the heights of the highlands and as well as the lowland. Like the mountains of Pakistan are to the north of the country. So most of the north of the country is covered with highlands. It may be from 20,000 to 25,000 feet above sea level. But the Lahore city is at 700 feet above sea level. So gradually the heights are decreases when you are moving from north to the south of the country. Now this slide shows not only the lowland areas of the region which is closer to the sea level, but it also shows the highlands of the area. So all the heights are from sea level. So this is actually the area which is called the sea level. Every country has its own sea level, is called the datum of the country. Now this map is actually the relief map of the world. It covers not only the places of the high lands of the earth, but also the lowlands. It also shows the shallow area of the water, which is closer to the continent, and the deep land of the oceans, which is to the center of the ocean. Now the countries which are actually under the highland areas are in brown color. So like this is actually the south of the China and north of the India, north of Pakistan is covered with highland. But the green color shows the most of the land which is under lowland areas. So all the heights are actually in different colors, but the darker shade show when you are dealing with the water, it shows the deep water. The light shade of the water shows the shallow water. But in land, the darker color shows the highlands and the green color shows the lowland areas. Now, when we are representing the relief feature over the map, there are two methods. The first method is called the mathematical method, and the second method is called the pictorial method. When it is actually we are giving the more or less true visual picture of the elevation and relief, we are using these two methods. In mathematical method, the contours are very important. Contouring is the standard method of representing relief, or actually the imaginary lines of the ground joining places of same height above sea level. These lines are fixed by accurate surveys. Now all the lines which are actually in circle are called the contours. These are in circle and joining places of same height, but every contour starts from mean sea level. The second circle is higher than the previous one. It has a height of 10 feet, then 20 feet above sea level, 30 feet above sea level, 40, 50 and 58 is the highest point of the area. So you can see the true representation of the contours which are actually depicting the mound of a place. Every contour has a surveyed point, so that's why is true representation of the relief feature. The contour interval of a contour map is the difference in elevation between successive contour lines. Between two contour line is actually called the contour interval. So if we have a difference of 10 feet above sea level, so the contour interval is 10 feet. If it has 100 feet, so contour interval is 100. Now this is the slide of a given place where we have two places regarding the contour interval. This area has the steep slope. It means the contour interval or the distance between two contour is low, but this shows the gradual slope. It means the contour interval between the two contour line is high. So it means the space between the two contour is actually dealing with the slope of the area. The next method of representation of the relief feature is the spot height. It gives the actual height of the place above sea level fixed by surveys. They show a height values. So इसमें जैसे कि दिखाया गया है कि जो कंटूर लाइंस हैं उसमें स्पेस बाज में ज़्यादा है और बाज में कम है, लेकिन इसकी जो इम्पोर्टेंट स्पॉट्स हैं जिनकी हाइट लाइक सिटी हो सकता है या वो कोई पीक हो सकती है जिसे हम माउंटेन टॉप भी कह सकते हैं, या कोई ऐसा प्लेस जो कि एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, तो उसकी हम हाइट जो है जब वहाँ लिख देते हैं तो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द स्पॉट हाइट ऑफ द एरिया. So but all are controlled by the contouring. So those are actually the true heights of the area which are surveyed by certain techniques. The central part of this area is under gradual slope. So it may be covered with agricultural land, but sides are actually under high steep slopes or which are under drainage system. So the valleys are there or streams are going toward the from top to the bottom of the area. इन तमाम हाइट्स को हम वर्ड्स में लिख सकते हैं. तो इस वक्त हमारे सामने जो स्लाइड है उसमें हम देख सकते हैं कि एक स्पॉट या एक ऐसा जगह जहां पर बिल्डिंग मौजूद है उसकी हाइट को वहां पर मेंशन किया गया है.